Look what you made me do now, Call of Duty. I done caved in and I went back to World War II Call of Duty. That's how much I did not like Black Ops 4. I was not kidding when I said I was getting rid of that game and was going to, like, this is what my decision was. I picked this game up. I really needed to have something to play first person shooter wise. Wasn't many options, not many things that I could really play solo and have fun with. I could have went back to Overwatch. I could have tried Rainbow Six Siege out more, but this is what I'm most familiar with. For those who don't know, I pretty much gave up on Black Ops 4 after, well, it's already bad enough with the microtransactions that's in the game, locking all the weapons behind all the microtransactions, loot boxes, aka surprise mechanics, thanks to a certain company that like to call it that. I'm not even sure if I get in trouble for quoting that. Better not. That's their fault for saying something like that. At Stingray, they nerfed it since. I know that they nerfed that gun, but the damage is already done. The game is gone and I'm not going to purchase it again, because if I do purchase it again, I'm pretty much going to lead to what I think is a conspiracy for me. At least it's either a conspiracy or I'm just a stupid buyer, and there's a good chance it's the latter. With each iteration of Call of Duty, I'm starting to notice a trend for myself, or in general actually. If you notice that every single Call of Duty game that comes out, with the exception of one Infinite Warfare, I believe, that game was trash before it even came out. I knew that game was gonna be trash. When they said that those guns were gonna have buffs like headshots would heal you, or like whatever those stupid stats on those guns was, when you have all those variations in the gun, I knew it was gonna imbalance it. I never touched it, never planned to. I gave not Infinite Warfare, I gave Advanced Warfare a shot. You know what, I take that back. I tried Infinite Warfare and I still was dissatisfied with the game. I had no love for the game because it had that free trial or something out for it. I don't know if y'all know about that. So my conspiracy basically is that they make these games trash on purpose so they can get people to keep coming back to the game, and not coming back per se as they're gonna load the game back up to start playing it again. I hated this game so bad in the end. After Black Ops 4 brought all these microtransactions in that they said they wasn't going to, putting all these guns in loot boxes like they said they wasn't going to, like, that just made me stop liking the game. Plus with the balancing issues, and I just really do not care for the fast-paced movement. Even though this ain't one of my clips, but if I was to actually, I might throw up one of my faster paced clips where I'm legit running around 24/7. You will question why I'm questioning it, but that's just a play style that I do. I love to actually this is why I actually enjoy this game, because I can sit still for a little bit like I'm doing here. Because in this map here, if you're running around 24/7, you better have a shotgun and armor, because you're just gonna get blown up every single time. Got C4, grenades, sim tags, all them types of explosives going around the map, and wondering why teammates don't have the sense to throw armor on for a change instead of getting killed every single time they spawn in. I mean, there's only so much you can do once the enemy team starts getting a roll on and they start getting their score streaks, especially with this game, since score streaks, no, not score streaks, whoa, that's Black Ops 4. I don't want to talk about Black Ops 4. Kill streaks roll over in it, so you can just get them over and over again. But I'd say Black Ops 4 was beautiful when it first came out. So beautiful. I thought at least we all thought, a lot of us did. Some of us were smarter. Some of us were smart not to fall for it and didn't touch the game in the first place. And I wish I was one of those people. But that's why the game is now in the hands of a game store, and now I regret that decision, because now somebody else is gonna pick that game up. Well, actually beat on them if they really enjoy the game. But it's almost with every single Call of Duty. Every single Call of Duty. Modern Warfare 3, everybody complains so much about that. That game I actually enjoyed it. But I got rid of the game though, because whatever issues that was going on in the game, I just couldn't deal with it. So I got rid of it, went back to the old Call of Duty, heard there was some updates in the other one, all my friends kept playing it, went back, picked it up again, And same old difference. I hated the game, stopped playing it. New game came out, bought it, thought it was awesome, hated it, got rid of it, went back to MW3. Then heard there's updates, and it's like the same cycle with every single game, which tells you I'm indecisive, or I said I'm a stupid buyer. And it may not sound far-fetched, but it seems like to me that there's no way that they can keep making all these mistakes every single year with every single Call of Duty with never learning from the other one. And it would make me feel like they do it on purpose so they can get dumb people like me to keep going and buying their games over and over again, giving them more and more money. And I know one part of it is not all the developers. They got to get pushed to get content out, and that goes into question why in the world we're still on this yearly cycle with the Call of Duty games. Just, you know what, just give me one good Call of Duty game that y'all spent a good few years, no, forget, not even 2. Give me a good one that you spent an actual good 3 years where you didn't send your resources to work on a current Call of Duty game. Just actually let them develop something good. Give us a nice campaign, give us a nice multiplayer, give us some new features. And I'm hoping that Modern Warfare has all those things, but what we're hearing was this spec ops that yet to be announced, and how the multiplayer is shaping up to be, how the campaign sounds like it's shaping up to be, which we still haven't seen too much of. But it seems like this is actually going to be the Call of Duty that we're looking for, but it is yet to remains to be seen until we actually get to play it for ourselves. And it sounds like I'm crazy. I probably am crazy, but that's how conspiracy is. Everybody can have their own conspiracies about something. I know a lot of people, I don't know. I should have probably looked up this conspiracy to make myself sound a lot smarter than I actually am. But I've been really enjoying this game though, so I'm happy I'm off of Black Ops 4. I want to do some more commentary, do some streams on this game, at least to get prepared for the next game. I don't know how long. We'll see how this goes. We will see. Maybe I actually will be more active on the next game. I don't know. I remember I had plans on trying to actually be so good in the Black Ops 4. I wanted to get into the competitive scene, try and build a team, but you know, you need friends for that. You need a group of people that actually is willing to play that game, which I don't have much of anymore. Back in Modern Warfare 3, I still had a good squad. Remember going on wiping people with only one single kill on the enemy team a couple times, and I was like, this is on TDM. We're ready to play domination, but we play domination. I have like one guy on my team that actually had some coordinating sense with me. Now, in other news, while I'm still actually talking about Call of Duty stuff, Gamescom this week has actually came out, and for those who do not know, who is looking forward to seeing more about Modern Warfare, they're basically a reboot of Modern Warfare, they just announced that the 2v2 mode, and I'm tired, the 2v2 mode will be available this coming weekend for PlayStation 4 users. You don't have to have PlayStation Plus. It's accessible to all PlayStation users, which is unfortunate for the Xbox users. And I could tease and say, haha, PlayStation is a lot better than Xbox. The exclusivity stuff just be a lot very dumb. I mean, the game is going to be on all consoles anyways. Why not just make the thing open for everybody? But on that note, the being on every console for hopeful whatever, the game is also confirmed to be cross-play. It'll be cross-compatible. However I say, you can play with other users. You can play with PC, you can play with Xbox. I'm not really looking forward to playing with PC. Fingers crossed that will go well, and there will be some huge restrictions in that, because I can see people on PC trying to take advantage of that and trying to pretty much mop up the console users. Because there'll be some bit where if you're using mouse and keyboard, you can't play against anybody that's using a controller, and vice versa, controller versus controller. It's the only way to make it fair. I'm drawn to the end of this video. We just hope for the best in the next Call of Duty games, and hope that the tactics in these games will change, and hope that this Modern Warfare is a good stepping stone for the future games, because Treyarch is going to be helping on the next game, and with their track record now, I'm not looking forward to the next game.